Alright, we're live. Hey everyone, welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days stream. So in the last stream we finally managed to beat Capsule Monster GB, which is a pretty long game, all things considered. So today we're finally moving on to the next game, which is Dark Duel Stories, which is, I think, the second game to come out outside of Japan. I think Forbidden Memories was the first, this one was the second, and I don't think there wasn't a lot of time in between it, I believe, either, so. What are the, oh yeah. I kind of forget that every time you start a new game you have to change the controls with how you want it to be, so let's see. I don't think this is logical at all. Let's change that real quick. Actually, let's make this Z and this X. Yeah, sure. Start select, that's fine. The fast forward button, which I believe is just the same as the confirm button. Rewind, we probably won't be doing that. So yeah, Dark Duel Stories. Before you start, input your duel name. Yeah, sure. So, unlike the previous ones, I've actually played this one and beaten it before. So I have more of an idea of what to expect for this one. And, this one is, there is one mechanic that we'll get into later, which makes this game a hell of a lot easier. But for now, let's just, I don't know why I choose to look at the records first, but you can see what opponents you can face, I guess. Well, their deck volume starts off at 14, or 400. So yeah, we get these guys as the first opponents. For whatever reason, Mai and Mako are in the first selection of opponents. Let's just start off with Tristan, because he's always the easiest opponent. You gotta beat me 5 times, you know. Think you got what it takes? Probably. Alright, so let's see what the deck looks like. I do think there is some potential of this being different. Like, I think it's randomly generated from a selection of cards, so. Got guys like Sinister Serpent, Military Zone Eater, Sinister Serpent, Swordsman from a foreign land, I think. Yeah. Serpent, Lagul, Fungi of the Moths, 2 Shadow Specters, Lagul Monster, maybe? Yeah. Shadow Spectre, Bone Mouse, Kaminari, Kozo, who's so far our best monster, White Dolphin, Wretched Ghost, to the Attic, Jinder 7, Muka, McMole Zombie, Mechanicals, definitely not Mechanical Snake, probably Mechanical Mole, or never mind, Mechanical Spider, this is Mechanical Mole or Mech Mole Zombie. Buku, Starboy, Abyss Flower, I think has a bit more, yeah, 750. Air Mermaid of Nefariousness. Does this have, yes, it does have Yamatano Dragon Spell, which I remember from this game specifically being your early game ace monster. Bladefly, Frog, Jam, Gale Dogra, Masked Sorcerer, or Masked Clown, Cyberstein. So yeah, as you can tell, it starts off with really low power. Like, we're looking at our best monster is at 900, and for the rest we have got a couple of 700s and primarily 500 and lower, so. That being said, this one is also pretty dependent on, you know, the elements. And I guess we have, this monster has no special abilities. Some of them have special effects, I guess. I don't think I messed with that a whole lot whenever I played this. Well, because I just didn't know what the special effects are. But, yeah, everyone tends to usually be, like, pretty easy for your starter deck. So we should be able to do this just fine. At least, we'll probably be able to beat, Tristan, Yugi, and Joey, and then we'll have to just see how strong Mako and Mai are, but from what I remember some opponents you can just beat by having like a specific element a lot. Like obviously, Maya's gonna primarily have, you know, wind monsters. And, you know, Maker's gonna primarily have aqua monsters, so. The game has a relatively... It's got 8 elements, right? So you got Being beats Dreams, Dreams beat Ghost, Ghost beats Light, Light beats... Fiend, or it's not Ghost, it's Shadow, but still, I think you get the idea. And the other square of elemental type charts is Forest beats Wind, Wind beats Earth, Earth beats Thunder, and Thunder beats Aqua. And Aqua beats Pyro, and Pyro beats the Forest. I guess we put Buku in there because he is 650, which is pretty good. Also, this game does have tributes, which I believe the previous one had that too, admittedly, so it's not a new mechanic, but another thing is that I think you can just discard as many cards as you want. Yeah, that's a big thing, so you can just, like, discard your entire hand if you really desperately need something better. Which is pretty broken if you ask me. Especially early game, although you do want to be careful about not decking out, although that should probably be fine. Oh, you only get one card, never mind. Relinquished? Alright, Tristan just kind of has Relinquished. I don't know what Relinquished has in this game to make it special. Probably should be able to... does it just absorb someone? Alright, you get a card part for construction and a card. Which is the Magician of Faith. You know, not bad. When it comes to construction though... There's a lot of parts, apparently. Oh wait, these are the ones that I made. There's lower body, upper body, lower body 2, which we got the mammoth from that. But yeah, the main mechanic, or the main new thing from this one is that you can kind of make your own monsters, sort of. And well, after you've played a decent bit, this definitely breaks the game. Like, it really breaks the game. Because you can get monsters, you can get a lot of monsters who have really overpowered stats for relatively low cost. And for less than 5 stars. And that's basically, like, just win this game, in all honesty. Like, you can get monsters from with 2200 attack for less than 4 stars, and you could normally you only have just like Jirai Gumi with that, right? And that's just, I think, a relatively rare card to get. And with this, you can just essentially build your entire deck with Jirai Gumis, and you usually will just overwhelm your opponent no matter what. And of course, you do need to collect some, you know, construction parts, but In due time, right? In due time. For now, one thing I can say is that just beat Tristan up 5 times, and we'll see where we're at afterwards. I don't know how much deck costs to get extra. Oh, yeah, I just had the turn. I forgot. Oh no. Yeah, that can happen, but also the HID, what just was under the element or their type, was meant that they were still hidden. Although, knowing this game and knowing how they usually go, they can probably see it anyways. Alright, another win. This card, or this time you get a card, a card part for construction. You won, so you get card part, and you get Harpy's Feather Duster. Alright, destroys enemies in-play traps, which I guess just doesn't happen that much. I know they are in this game, but like, yeah, admittedly, I don't think they appear until quite a while. Our Feather Duster is obviously not as strong. Let's see if we even have the possibility to make a piece. I don't know if we even got an upper part just there, but this will like shine when you do have the ability to do it. I think we may have just gotten 2 upper parts. Or it says this because it has a star in front of it, who knows. I'm just kind of curious, let's see. You got Redhead, which is a upper part, and we've got Mammoth, which is somewhere. Where did Mammoth go? Mammoth was a lower part, so like they should be able to mix. If I can find it. Okay, we've already looped back. That's strange. I mean, we also have Bell, Bill, and like Cardinal. We have a couple more parts than just that, but I guess we'll keep going until we have a few more. Alright, not a great opening hand, but whatever. We just have to deal with it. Goes defense. We just get another like 300 guy. He's forced. Alright, he's got 300. We can't actually beat that with what we have at the moment. Alright, and he just goes defense. And we just get more 300s. Alright, well, I mean, that can beat something, but he'll die to turn afterwards. Which is the real unfortunate part. Of course, the wind monster. He's got forest monsters, which unfortunately do end up making Golder die immediately afterwards. And the other thing is going in defense mode. We could really utilize any of our 500 monsters. Buku, it's good enough. More Monster Eyes. Still, we take out Steel Scorpion, why not? Doesn't really matter. Alright, Blade Fly. Alright, let's finally start doing some damage to him. Oh, look at that. I mean, that wasn't the previous game. I sort of forgot about that because I don't think in my previous playthroughs I ever really used the fusion materials, I guess. But, well, I mean, I suppose that does change some things. Makes things actually, like, easier than I remember it even being. The only thing is that the fusions can't attack at the same turn, which is, I guess, a nerf they gave them, which makes some sense because, man, were they not? They were really overpowered back in the day. Like, it was not balanced out at all because the fusion monster could attack straight away, and that was really strong. Admittedly, there's now more drawback into fusing because of the fact that they don't have the ability to just attack straight away. But, I mean, a lot of this is just like, if you get one monster that just happens to be high enough level, you can usually just massacre the opponent the entire time. Although this will speed up just beating the opponent, if I'm being honest. Violet Crystal powers up zombie monsters. It's just by 500, but like all of them get, you know, boosted up. It's just that I don't think there are many zombie monsters. So let's just make like a specific like I'm assuming lower body 1 maybe has to be together with upper body 1 to work. We have wizard and tank here that can be utilized on like Bell Bill. So like or Cardinal. For instance, this is a monster you can make for 5 stars. You can get the Cardinal Wizard, who is a Thunder monster with 2000 attack. But he is 5 stars, which we, you know, want something else. For instance, here we have Tank, Cardinal Tank, who's a little worse. He's a 3-star monster, but it's still ridiculously powerful for this part of the game. Unlike this thing, who's like awful. But you put that Bell Bird on the wizard stuff and he becomes not that great really either. You give him a different lower body and then he has different stats, which if we really want to, we can really early make like a really busted monster, although it seems like certain parts that just don't fit on him. Like I probably have more than just the tank lower body. But like if we just look at what the tank can do, I know like you can probably look up what like the most overpowered combinations are. Here you have Redhead Tank, who's got a lot of defense, 1800. Fourth. They're not that many pyro monsters. It's not like it's not like the worst combination either. Tank seems to give a lot of the Phantom guys though. There's the Mammoth anyways. Like I saw that we had it, but like the Cardinal, I mean, if we want to, we could get that monster, but Dark Tank. I don't know, these things are pretty fascinating to me. Like, if I'm correct, some of these constructions eventually ended up becoming real Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters. I've at least read that, although I find it hard to believe. Okay, it's a better opening hand at least. Go to details. It is a reptile monster. The reptile part is more important in terms of depending what fusions they make. So like, you're a beast. But this guy's probably Fiend. You're Fiend. I'm assuming you're Aqua, right? Aqua, yeah. No, I believe it's Fish together with the Warrior that makes Wild Warrior. This just gives like it gives apparently merit to like warriors, female monsters, and rocks are good with fusions. Insects aren't, just saying. Beasts are not that bad. Plants are good with fusions because you can make like Queen of the Autumn Leaves and Flower Wolf, as well as Black Dragon Jungle King, but I'm not sure if you need the dragon or the plant monster to be at a certain level for that. But I mean, we may as well make Flower Wolf now. Got Cyberstein. It's not a bad monster either. I guess if we really desperately need like a certain type of monster, we could just like probably just make one out of construction. Skull Servant. Admittedly, we do have some uses for zombie monsters, as zombie plant would make. Well, either Wood Remains or Pumpkin the King of Ghosts, and either we can also make Zombie Warrior or Armored Zombie. Well, aren't bad, or Dragon Zombie too. All right, what do we get next? Legul, not that useful, but I don't really expect to get too much useful stuff from Tristan anyways. He's the guy we beat 5 times to start off, just to get a little bit of a feel for it. There's probably rewards for beating every single one of them more than 5 times. Like, you could probably get some for beating them 10 times and beating them like a bunch of different times, right? Like this could probably go on for like 50 or even 100 duels. God, I wouldn't even be surprised if some of these games have that you need to beat 300 times to get like a specific card. Muka Muka, who is pretty good because he's also a rock monster. So like any female monster you put together with Muka Muka, this makes Mystical Sand. Mystical Sand's got 2100 attack and is a shadow monster. There's not that many dream monsters even in this game. Like, Dreams is still relatively underrepresented. You can make it just really good, but like, I could also... you're Warrior, right? You used to be a Warrior. Yeah, we can make Mino Mushi Warrior. Who at 1300 attack is probably able to beat all of the Area 1 opponents. Like, it's only with the fusion that I really realized, like, wow, we could have had... I could have had much easier times playing this game when I was younger. Because, well, I know what fusions are, of course. I'd never played games like Forbidden Memories or Duels of the Roses, really, when I was younger. I did have Duels of the Roses as a kid, but I never really got past the, like, first battle with Weevil when I was younger. Because even now, I still believe that in the vanilla Duels of the Roses, you're usually led to the path to face the bad guys. Makes sense. And you just have to fight against Weevil or Rex immediately. And Weevil is ridiculously difficult for someone if you don't have the idea of any of the fusions. The starter decks aren't that good. And Weevil just has a team that you need to beat within a specific time frame before he gets snowballs into something too strong. Rex really isn't that hard in that game, though. Although he has significantly stronger monsters than you do, he's probably the most grindable of the two. What do we have? Machine. Sure, we'll still use him, it's fine. I think we have enough, actually. Yeah, we have enough. Alright, we beat him 5 times. Alright, what do we win? We get the right leg of the forbidden one. Wow, that's interesting. Just kind of get a, Alright, let's, after beating him another 2 times, let's see if we get anything else new. Alright, we have Stun Skin. Together with... we can make Stun Fish, Fat Fish. Stun Skin, Fat Fish. For 5 stars, it's not that good. This thing, well, Stun Skin Wizard would actually be really good right now. 37 costs is a really high amount. That means he's got an effect. I think an effect will probably give you a plus 15 in this game in terms of cost. I can only imagine that that's going to be the case. Usually it's just their attack and their defense together, although... never mind, I mean this one costs 29, it's got 300, 800, 11. It gets a plus 18 extra for some reason. That one really sucks. Alright, and let's just go look at a different upper body. Like, let's see Cardinal again. Cardinal Fat Fish we can make, I guess. Maybe that'll be something good. Not really. Yeah, this isn't a bad one, honestly. All things considered, not that awful. Although he is 5 stars, so we would have to make a tribute for this. If you get this thing off, there's not much beating it outside of just Earth monsters. Yeah, the tank one doesn't really become much better. Bellbird. We haven't done Fatfish Bellbird yet. Where'd tank gone? You know, here, this isn't that good. As for the deck cost, it's awful. This one's not that great either. And this one really isn't either. You got anything else? Red Hat Fatfish? Seems to be it. Cornfield Fatfish. That'll be the guy. I know it. Yeah, we just don't happen to have the... well, actually, there's Tank and Wizard here. Then we have upper body one. Then we go into lower body 2. And then upper body 2. So there's 139, I think, of each. So there's something not... we're missing something here. Because then it should... it's only going up to 69 for whatever reason. I don't know why. Whatever, we'll see when we get further into this. Let's fight Yugi. I'm Yugi! Nice to meet ya. Let me explain a few things. Collect cards and parts by dueling. There are duelists at every stage. You have to beat them each 5 times. That's how you advance. Yeah, sure. How are we on deck cost? We've about like 70 wiggle room at the moment. Look at that fucking Cyberstein grin. So I wouldn't surprise me if Yugi does have like Dark Magician sneaking around in his deck. That's very much on brand here. Also, like, you get Yamatano Dragon Scroll here, and he's Dragon, and that is solid as fuck at this point in time. Like, not only is Dragon really good, the 900 attack is so good. To get a Dragon as your starting ace monster, so to speak. Are you an aqua or are you fish? You're aqua, alright. It makes you a little less interesting, honestly. Wretched goes to the attic, I suppose you'll do. Bone mouse. Wretched goes, yeah, it's I think just a fiend monster. Honestly, I'm assuming Fusion hasn't changed, like, at all. Fungi on the Musk, how unfortunate. Air Mermaid, Beast of Nefariousness. I think it's Air Mermaid of Nefariousness, actually. Beast? Well, I might make Cyber Tech or Giga Tech Wolf, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I think it does, but alright. Coming Gozo. That's good. Too bad Thingy just died. Otherwise we probably would have been able to at least make Thunder Dragon. But the trick. Alright, let's just beat him. Nice, 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 nice. You can place any rock or plant on, on whatever the Yamatano to make the Dragon Fusion version type used. I'm gonna assume you're gonna, what you mean by this is that if you place a plant with a dragon, you're gonna be able to just immediately make, whatever the fuck he was called. I don't remember what he was called. He's got a, Black Dragon Jungle King, that's what I mean. I'm assuming you also mean by that you can make Stone D with Rock plus Dragon, which admittedly is like two really good fusions. I was just unsure if Yamatano Dragon Scroll was strong enough in this game, because I know in the previous game, I think the Dragon or the Rock had to have had a specific amount of attack threshold to make them. Like, I believe in the previous one you needed the Dragon to at least be 1600 attack. But yeah, playing like Duelist of the Roses for like a year straight really helped me in terms of knowing like every goddamn fusion in this game. Okay, sure, you should move on, Kurt, I don't care. I also know that the insects aren't really that great because of that fact. They have absolutely no fusion capabilities. Like, for fusion wise, I'd say the best monsters are Rock, Grass, Warrior, Dragon, Thunder, and female monsters. Machines do have a, like, slight niche, I'd say, as well. but like their fusions tend to not be as good as some of the others. Like you can make, I think, Giga Tech Wolf with Beast, and you can make Cyber Soldier with. You can make Cyber Soldier, I believe, with a Warrior, and then Metal Dragon with a Dragon. So this should make Cyber Soldier, probably. Or Zombie Warrior. I guess they did it the other way around. Oh wait, never mind. Mega Mole Zombie's a fucking zombie, not a machine. Oopsie. Well, it doesn't matter. We still made a fusion. And Zombie Warrior is like... I mean, Zombie Warrior is really good for this portion of the game still. Oh, look at that. We now got Gematana Dragon Scroll. Who got the Musk? Is he a plant or is he a... Okay, he's a fiend. Disappointing. That looks good. Alright. We got another warrior monster. They may be able to make armored zombie. Kind of a risk, but we may as well figure it out in a battle like this. Yep. What I remember, no, there wasn't an attack point requirement in Dark Duel Sword, just the monster plus Yamatano. Okay. They were like that in the previous games, and also they're like that in like Duels of the Roses. And like I said, it depends a bit on the game by game basis, at least in these early couple games. Alright, we get History Hand, sure do your thing. 500 is still enough to basically clear Yugi. But now we have 1500 armored zombie. Who is in the games with deck cost? Zombie monsters are legitimately pretty good. Like 15 deck costs for a 1500 attack monster is like fantastic. If anything, because of how they tend to calculate deck thingies, right? How they tend to calculate the deck cost, it kind of makes defense like a bad stat to have. Like, you'd rather just have no defense at all and just have a bunch of attack. Or the opposite way, right? Alright, did you know I beat my dark half? In fact, this too not bad, huh? Yeah, but you lost to me. Oh, look at that, we got Zombie Warrior. Which is actually like a really good monster for this point in the game, but I don't know if I really need to put it into the deck immediately. Honestly, in this portion of the game, considering I know about like fusions and shit, it's probably more beneficial to just run good elements instead. Alright, Jinzo, bot the trick. Only the Musk we got, alright. This should make Cyber Soldier. It'd be real unfortunate if he then just pulls a light monster. That's the risky part, I guess. Alright, Masked Clown, let's throw you out there. Now pot the trick. And a Bone Mouse. You go defense, and then we can just make Zombie Warrior, I guess. DDS is the only older game I remember playing. I didn't really get far. I think I got to the second group of 5. I'm pretty sure this is like from the early ones, like the really early ones. The only one that came out in outside of Japan, so that's pretty understandable. I mean, all the other ones I've only played because of the early days collection. In general, most of these games are quite obscure, so you know. Alright, Hero, Shadow Sky, let's go. Yeah, if you're even somewhat aware of how to do the fusions in this game, then I'd say the first 2, maybe even 3 areas are kind of like a cakewalk. Although it means you want to have specific strong monsters that can hold for a turn and then fuse into something really strong. You got Abyss Flower right here, who literally, actually we can make, I think, Pumpkin the King of Ghosts with this. Maybe should have attacked with someone else, but still. To think about it this way, right? Dark Duel Story is technically like the Duel Monsters 3. In Duel Monsters 2, if you fuse the monster, he didn't lose his turn. That monster could immediately attack afterwards. And also Pumpkin immediately died, god damn it. Alright. But did you know I beat Pegasus in my dark half? Aren't I so cool? Hey, weather control. Light monsters are not bad to have either. Let's see if we get something interesting for construction. See if we can just make something good. What do we have? Anything new, please. There's Stun Skin again. Let's see if we have, maybe, hey, we do. We got the Mino. Okay. Cardinal doesn't, ooh, that's bad. This isn't, it's not terrible, but 5 stars, unfortunate. No. Hey, we got ice armor. That's new. It's not good though. So it is a plant monster. It is a plant monster, but 28 deck cost is not that worth it at the moment. It's a big investment. Alright, let's go back to Ice Guy to see what he can do with the other lower parts. Ooh, this is also new. It is a thunder monster. Like, thunder forest is really interesting and all, but like, why is this thing thunder? Like, goddamn. It's got 600, which is a really bad combination of stats for 4 stars and 27 deck cost. Yeah, if it wasn't a, if it was a 4-star, I'd actually think it's really good. Ice Armor Wizard. This is a legitimately pretty decent monster. Like, 2000 defense is just quite good. Although, yeah, 38 deck cost is pretty high. Let's look. Did we have another? I think we had a different like piece that was new, which we hadn't tried with all the other pieces. The giraffe. Judgment Giraffe! Judgment Giraffe! That's great. Stun Skin Giraffe. Not bad, honestly, but it's once again a 5-star monster. Cardinal Giraffe is not it either. Bell Bill is just bad with everything so far. Redhead Giraffe. No. Oh, these two are like one after another. Yeah, unfortunate. If only we could have the Judgment Giraffe. The true pioneer of our times. Judgment Giraffe. Alright, let's just kick Yugi's ass again. Alright. Your zombie. Let's get the zombie on the field, that's always pretty decent. Oh no, Muon Curry. Let's get you on the field too. He's got to spot the tricks again, who actually do finish off. Caminati attack. Earth monsters aren't really that uncommon, so that's the one negative for Thunder monsters. Like obviously, like Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon is such a good fusion to make. It's just that because of the fact that it is Thunder, its staying power can sometimes be a little lacking against certain opponents, but like I think Yugi primarily has Fiends. It isn't until you face like, for instance, if you face Mai, I mean, if you got Forge Monster, you're probably good against her. Hero Shadow Scout died. Oh no. Keymaze. Keymaze is pretty good in this game because it's a female monster, and Light isn't bad either. Zombie and Beast? I don't think that makes anything, unfortunately. I do want to put this guy in there. He is good. Beasts have a couple of different things, like Pyro Beast makes Flame Cerberus, Pyro Machine makes Giga Tech Wolf, Pyro Female makes Necro Gal 2. I think, at least in Duels of the Roses, Beast and Fiend can make Chimera, but it's not an average game. Alright, Mills Rage just died. Maybe we should have just kept him in the hand instead, but we'll probably finish this off soon anyways. Yeah, one turn left, unless he gets like Dark Magician. Alright, nice. What are we getting? Gee, I lost. Did you know I beat my Dark Hand from Pegasus too? Alright, what are we getting? Electric Lizard's actually really good. This is just a really good card. Also, looking like this thing has an effect. I mean, I think in the real game he's got this really odd effect that like affects zombie monsters of all things. Although I don't think Bones is a fightable opponent in this game. I think I will actually just put that in the deck. I think we just want to get rid of we got a lot of Aqua monsters. Get rid of a Sinister Serpent. I'll give the right leg up the forbidden one, but I don't think there's much point of just having one of them in the deck. We got the zombie warrior too, but he's a little expensive for a monster that I don't think is that great. But he's not awful. I mean, it would probably be fast moving, though. I don't know. I'm thinking still. Violet Crystal, too expensive. Sapphire Magician of Faith, who is a female monster actually. We should add this to the deck. What do we all do not need? I think we can get rid of the Legules too. They aren't that great. Alright, there he is. Some more Muyan Curry. I mean, he sure loves to use Muyan Curry. This is not a bad opening hand, all things considered. Start off with White Dolphin. Fish are kinda meh. Like, fish can make a fusion with Warrior to make Wild Warrior. I'm like, I don't remember any other thing that the fish can do. Like, I think something with Machine can make Mech Base. Like, that would make sense. Mech Bass, not Mech Base. I mean, we could try it. Although I'm doubtful a little bit. Oh, it created. Oh, this one. Oh yeah, this one could happen too. Alright, fish do have something going for them, I guess. More than Aqua. Aqua, I think Aqua can do something with Thunder to make, you know, the one thingy. They can make Bolt Escort go. I'll show it off if Zonier doesn't die immediately. I think he's gonna die immediately. Like, how does Zonier not immediately die unless he gets like a Pyro Monster? Or Dark Hole. Yeah, just use Dark Hole. Just use Dark Hole, why don't you? Yeah, Bolt Escargot should be made. Yeah, look at that. Who doesn't love Bolt Escargot? Ooh, rock monsters are good. Shame we don't have, you don't have that many female monsters in this deck. Like, most of the other games make you start off with some queen doubles and maybe some key mazes, things like that. And they're actually, like, you know, dancing out, things like that. They're pretty good for fusions. But unfortunately, you don't start this starting deck with that. Wish it did. Okay, second Dark Hole, that's some baloney if you ask me. I think he loses if he doesn't have any cards in his hand, right? I think it went something like that as well. Hey, Golbert. Golbert is Beast, right? Winged Beast, Winged Beast. Alright, Winged Beast have less options in terms of fusing. I think you can make Winged Beast plus Beast makes Garvers, I think? I think it's one of like the few things that's available. No. Not Drollbird. But hey, Bean Soldier. I think he's got new art. So I think this is the first game where they're like actually like colored in, which is pretty nice. Alright, hopefully we beat the next turn. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice, honestly. Maybe some better fusion materials. Key mace. Okay. Get him, Bean Soldier. Bean him. Yugi, you have been beamed. Alright, beat him 5 times. Nice. What do we get next? You won Black Pendant. So I think it says magic users, but I believe that means spellcasters. I think it just boosts all the spellcasters in the field by 500. It's not as overpowered as it used to be, and Duel Monsters 1 it boosted up by like percentages instead of just like 500, and like boosting it up by percentages is like ridiculously overpowered. Alright, what do we have? This is actually really good. This is a really good one, actually. Like, Stun Skin Beast, 1800 attack for a 3-star, that's really good. There's only like a couple that are better. It's Pyro, that's pretty rare too. Nope. Redhead Beast. Jeez. The 5-star monster for 1400. Jeez. This is bad. This one's really bad. Oh, we got Ice Queen now. This is not that. No, it's really not for cost. That costs 38, as you can see. And then you have fucking Stun Skin, right, or whatever it was. Stun Skin Beast. Costs 20. Hey, we got an achievement, and we got our first guy. Apparently I had 2 stun skins, but that's a really good monster. We don't have any beasts left. I do want to see what we get. I think Ice Queen is like the only new one we got. So let's just see what Ice Queen is with all the new lower bodies. Nah. No. Ice Queen Giraffe, not it, unfortunately. Ice Queen Fat Fish. It's got decent defense at 40 deck cost. It's ridiculous. No. Ice Queen Arabian. Ice Queen Clown. Ice Queen Maid. Ice Queen Tank! Not good enough, unfortunately. I think that's it. Yeah. I think we didn't have any other big ones. Alright. Joester, we're gonna have to fight you now. I am Joey. Can you beat me 5 times? Get rid of a Sinister Serpent. Look at this thing. Look at it. It's gonna dominate things. It costs literally less than Zombie Warrior, you know what I mean? So usually, from like the early game really weak monsters, honestly it's often Joey that gives the best drops, because he usually drops more attack-minded or more offensive monsters. So I have not looked up any of the drop rates of this game, and probably won't be necessary, all things considered. Like in some of the other games, you're kind of forced to grind out until you got some really strong spell cards or strong enough monsters to beat the later opponents, but with this one I think you can probably manage by just getting a couple of really good constructed monsters. Okay, he turned the field into Sogan. God can do that. That like makes that monster a bit better. I don't have any cards here that fuse females, so still, I mean that's something. I mean he made a meta which does affect on things a little bit, I guess. I think in the late games, like the field is just like automatically like Yanni or C or whatever, depending on who you face, just to make it a little harder. Oh boy, I love Fiend Hands. Are you a beast or a winged beast? Let's just try my theory out. It doesn't. It only does so in Duelist of the Roses, I guess. But even then, in that game, they needed to be like a certain strength. Oh no, never mind. I was talking about Travis, but they probably still need to be a bit stronger than that. That being said, we can still make a Necro Gal. Woo! Oh no, Swordsman of Landstar. He's light. Annoying, but you can deal with it. So 24/7. Thank you for putting up the meadow. You know what? I bet some people are watching the stream and like never realized anything about the fusions you can potentially make. And holy crap! This guy's Beast Warrior. I mean, he's a fucking beast, that's for sure. I think most people didn't know you could actually make these type of cards, and most people probably didn't even know about these fusions either. But yeah, here we just have Stun Skin Beast to absolutely destroy Joey, like damn. You get a Hinotama. Hinotama costs 20 to do 100 life points. So that Hinotama do 100 life points. Same deck cost as fucking this 1800 100 monster beast that we have now. Alright. I guess 2 recurring time. That being said, about the special abilities, I don't know. I don't know what those are. Okay, that's unfortunate. Mountain Warrior. Mountain Warrior's pretty good. If we're being honest, for this part of the game, I mean... Mountain Warrior has pretty good stats for this part of the game, I just have to say that part. 600 attack. There aren't that many monsters that can beat that. probably just required to wait until we get a wind monster. Because we get 2 fucking thunder monsters that, this thing is wind. I don't know why I think... Air Mermaid of the Fairies is wind in some games. Alright, what do you got? The disappointment. Goodbye, Time Wizard. You think Time Wizard can make Baby Dragon immediately? I'm not 100% sure about that one. Wouldn't surprise me if they could just make... I think they can, actually. I think I did use that ability in the previous one. Don't quote me on that, though. I'm not 100% sure. Earth. Alright, this one not going as well. It's probably still for the best to just make sure he doesn't have as many monsters on the field, but damn. Yeah, you froze out 1 600 monster, now you're just in defense mode like this. We got a... Okay, Meadow. That makes things even more complicated, actually. Because this thing's not 780. Okay. Sparks. An Ancient Jar. He's got a lot of monsters I want to get eventually. Ancient Jar is pretty good. It's just annoying that it's a nerf monster, otherwise you could have thrown at least, like, you know, Electric Lizard at it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, we might legitimately lose to Joey because only 600. We have a lot of 600 plus that don't. Like we got 2 600 plus that are Thunder, and then can very specifically not take out these guys. Did he make a fusion? No, he didn't. I guess he just didn't have a monster to throw down. Ah, damn it. This is probably a loss. Like, unless we get Yamatano Dragon Scroll, like, right now, or we get... Ah, that is unfortunately not enough. Yeah. Unless he doesn't get a mine, which does Detach Mountain Warrior, and there's very little monsters that he can have that doesn't win this. He does win this, and unfortunately actually lose to Joey here. By the virtue of him summoning one monster that is, like, higher than 500 strength, and then you don't draw something like that. Alright, Muka, you start off. We could actually have a real good start here. Okay, Sparks, oh no. Oh no, Muyo don't carry. Haha, defense mode. Alright, Mystical Sand, let's go. Now, you do have to be careful about the Time Wizard. But he doesn't have it. And just like that, you are in a position where, like, he needs to draw, like, one specific card in his entire deck to have a chance. I think we'll just throw you out because strong monster, although he does have some earth monsters. But we should be able to beat him up pretty quickly. Bone Mouse. Okay, Hane. Oh, we could have probably made Mizerzuni, but it's not that big of a deal, considering the fact we have Mystical Sand. And we win anyways. Alright, one day I'm gonna be the best. I'll duel until that day comes. Alright, the last day of which. Destroy all magic users. 50 is a lot, it's just a high cost for that stuff. All the spell cards in this game are really high cost, mostly because in the first game they realized, oh god, we made spell cards way too cheap, and ever since they made spell cards really expensive. Alright, I think we start off with Frog of the Jam. He does have a couple of, I think, water monsters, or he just says Aqua Ninja, so. I don't think he gets any Thunder monsters. You're probably right, yeah. Also, he's called Frog the Jam, and not Slime Toad. Have you ever noticed that? I think in the previous game he's called Slime Toad, but I think this game hasn't been retranslated. I think this is literally just I think they literally just plopped the ROM of the previous game in there. Your fish. Now this one makes more sense. Oh, yeah, maybe not that great. He's got a bunch of earth monsters. Yeah. Okay, fair play. Also, those legs are called Beast, but they do not give Beast vibe legs. They just give off Aquaman vibes. That's just Aquaman's fucking legs. Those are just the legs of Aquaman. With like a fucking dancer. a disco fucking dancer. This guy could pass for a fucking JoJo character. Just look at him. Alright, Blade Fly. We'll throw you in there and some more air mermaid. And then we should be able to finish this off. Okay, Joey defeated again. This time around we get Legendary Sword, which probably has more usage than Violet Crystal, but it still costs 150, so it's just too expensive, that's the issue. These guys don't really make anything together. Okay, Muka Muka. Could be an issue. We got Frog of the Jam. The most forbidden card of all, Frog the Jam. You're not a fish, but we can still do this. It's still probably beneficial to put him on the field. Alright, nice. That guy's just so goated. And like, it's not that difficult to fill your entire team eventually with guys like that. Like, the more pieces you get, the more really strong combinations you'll find. I think we already win this turn. Yep. Let's see what we get. Cockroach Knights. I mean, they're good stats for this time of the game still, but like, we don't really need a Cockroach Knight. Thing is, that's an insect, doesn't have good fusion options. Alright, let's see what he does next. A Mullion Curry. That's just lucky. At the moment, we only have one of these guys, but like, once you have a couple of them, and then, our Mountain Warrior, that's the menace that basically just took us out the last time around, but God, I wonder if Fiend and Plant still makes, they still make Rose Spectre of Dun. They do it in Duels of the Rose, but in like all the other games it doesn't. I'm a little afraid of doing it, but hey Xavier, welcome to the stream, man. Oh no, Haniwa. Okay, we have 3 Shadow Spectre, damn. You get a lot of Fiend Monsters, and the Fiend Monsters really, unfortunately, aren't that great. They don't have that many fusion options, and like Dream Monsters aren't common either. And like Fiend Monsters are really common. So, without making the fusion materials, you just don't need to have that many in your deck. Just at the start deck gives you a bunch of them, and at the moment they've got decent stats. Ooh yeah, we can make Queen of the Autumn Leaves. Not that we desperately need it at this point, but like... Or we get Witch of the Black Forest. Special Shaman, Fiendsmith, Engraver, then pop his monster. This card, it doesn't have an effect. We win anyways. Also, I am not aware of any of these special abilities or that any of these monsters have outside of, like, I'm pretty sure Doron duplicates itself, but I've done that in a bunch of games. Hey, look at that, we got Tiger Axe. Dark Magician looking sloppy. Yeah, it's not the greatest of ones looking, but alright. We can make another Stunskin Beast. Like, we can make another one if we want to now, because we got Beast again. Carnal Beast sucks. Bellbird Beast really fucking sucks. What else we got? We just beat him 5 times. I'm hoping we got a couple more pieces at least. Nurse Pia Beast is not good, but she is a dinosaur. Yeah, these ones are in that rage. To be honest, I'd say that Sunskin Beast is like good. Sunskin Beast is good enough to make a second one about. Actually, let's go to the new heads we just got and just look how they fit with the remaining legs. So, first of all, what do we have? Which was new? I think Nurse Pia. Yeah, Nurse Pia together with this is a 5-star 700 monster, which is a dinosaur. She's still a dinosaur no matter what, apparently. There's Pia Lady. Alright, this feels like it's supposed to just fit together. It's really bad though. But it is a Beast Warrior. This is really bad. Although Nurse Pia Giraffe is fantastic. Like, this is really fucking good. It's a 3-star monster, 2,000 attack. We're taking that. Goodbye Nurse Pia. Goodbye Giraffe Legs. I think that was like the only new head we got. Yeah, I think so. Alright, let's look what we can do with Lady Legs. Dagger Lady, Ice Sword Lady. Ice Queen Lady sucks. Who would have thought? Ice Armor Lady is a bit better. Clearly a Sea Dragon. This one isn't that bad. Cost 35. This one's not as great. Still, we'll look at everything we got with Lady. Bell Bill Lady is not good enough. Cardinal Lady, not. I think that was it. We do not have. We cannot make Tomato Head Lady or Centipede Lady. Cornfield Lady. Some of these are just amazing. But yeah, this one's pretty worth it, although 35 cost is decently expensive. It's still a really good monster. So I guess we face Mako Tsunami next. And in our deck we got I think we made, how many did I think we made 2 or 3 more, more, but let's get rid of maybe at least like a Skull Spectre, right? It was actually a zombie. I thought it was a fiend for some reason, but still. And only the moss really isn't needed either. Oh wait, we got another one. I forgot we got Nurse Pia. But yeah, now we've got these 4 really overpowered. Like Nurse Pia Giraffe, the dinosaur monster is really good. Also, like, only costs 26. Alright, Mako, time to destroy your ass. I feel like we don't even have a bad hand here. But let's see how strong Mako actually is. Because he is technically an area 1, but like in another sense it really wouldn't have been that surprising if okay, Komori Dragon? I was thinking it's gonna be Metal Dragon, all things considered. Komori Dragon's pretty good. It's the question of like, was he gonna use like Beam Kraken, or is he like more likely to use like Trooper and, you know, or Eye Armor? There's like a lot of Aqua monsters in this game. There's just a lot of really weak Aqua monsters, just random Aqua monsters. Alright, what are we getting? What are we throwing down at him? Sure, Drollbird. Alright, I don't think we have to expect too difficult of monsters. Komori Dragon, let's go. But now 10% of our deck is like, I think, yeah, we've got 4 now. We've got 4 of these created monsters. 10% of our deck is that. 10% of our deck is really overpowered now. Like, these guys can be brought until the end of the game, although he is Pyro, so Ice Armor Girl is, of course, Ice Armor Girl is of course going to be like useful for basically the entirety of the game. Although, I mean, she might die here because of being Pyro, but she's got those, like, what, Legend sets. Actually, I forget Legend has like a little less defense, but you get what I mean. It's basically like having a Legend straight off the bat. Alright, Komori Dragon, finish this off. Goodbye. Arg, I lost. It ain't possible. Next time you're gonna be my fish bait. Congratulations, you won jellyfish. Wow, damn. Wait, that's a big increase. 1200. For this point in the game, that's actually pretty good. But, yeah, deck cost is a real thing, right? Like, that's the main issue. Deck cost, even in this game, is, like, rough. Oh no. Oh no. But he still puts it in defense mode. Oh no. Oh, use it on the other. You can only use it on one, too. Yeah, they've done a good job nerfing equip cards really badly, honestly. Because that's 150, right, for that. Like, he used 3 of these cards now. Yeah, could be bad. Could be bad. Still, though, if we just draw into, like, a fucking Nurse Pia, and, like, then we could finish these guys off. Serpent Marauder. Is Serpent Marauder Earth? No. No, he's not. Okay, fair play, Mako. But like those 3 Powerfications are already more deck cost than all of our cards combined. Nurse Pia, I need you right now. Or any of my butler monsters could like get us out of this as well. Yeah. You go in defense mode. I think we barely survive here. Damn, alright, it's end turn. We didn't draw into like any of the cards that have helped us here. It's also a rough start when he just gets like 3 Starboys straight away. I could have fused them together, but he does have like a Haniwa, I think, in his deck. He's got like a few Earth monsters just to specifically counter you having electric monsters. It's unfortunate, but yeah. This is Eye Armor. He's out there. I mean, Eye Armor is not horrible, but Example fish. could make a critting shark. I know that much, but Duel is an aqua monster, not a fish monster. Duel is another one of those monsters that is in like every starter deck in these early games, like in every one of them. At least this one's growing a bit better than the last couple. Hey, look at that, got another Thunder monster. Don't want to really lose it now. But we've already taken care of two of these Earth monsters, so like, hopefully he doesn't have another sitting in the ranks or waiting. Or he does. That's also possible. I shouldn't have done that. But it's happened now, so whatever. I'm not really drawing that great cards, if I'm being honest. We're just not. Like I said, I mean, we've got 4 of those guys, so it's 10% chance every time, so there he is, but should have a decent shot at getting these guys, although unfortunately most of them are pyro monsters that kind of works against us in this specific battle. But what is that, win 2 or 3? I don't know. Arg, I lost. It ain't possible. Next time you're gonna be fish bait. Wow, congratulations, you get Phantom Duel. Yeah, okay. Phantom Duel is spellcaster. Spellcasters really are, like, only good to make specifically Uishioni. Haha. I only wish Bladefly or the insect. We have a lot of insects too, and they don't have any fusion capabilities. And yeah, it feels like he's always got an Earth monster up his sleeve, I guess. It makes sense, right? Because otherwise that'd be such a big weakness. Let's put this lad in defense mode, and you too, really. Haha. Warrior doesn't have a lot of fusion options, so like there's a decent chance we encounter something with the capabilities of fusion with it. Just not Frog to Jab. Kinda don't want to lose Masked Clown, so I'm going to keep him in defense mode. Like I said, good fusions options. Downtown Dragon's Scroll is really good, but doesn't really fusion these monsters. Though, I think you can get Dragona's the Wickedness with Dragon and Warrior, but that's a 1200 monster. You could do better, you know what I mean? Hey, we got the boy. We do have 2 of these ones, so there's a better shot at actually like getting this guy. He's Pyro. Although I think he's Beast Warrior by type, right? Oh, okay, we accidentally entered a little early. Oops. Oh, goodbye, Stone Skin. Winged Beasts. Don't think so, but We may have enough to win this. I think we just barely have enough. I'll take it. Or I lost. And the next part you get is Ancient W Turtle. We take those. It's actually got a really low deck cost. We had like a deck cost of like 20, but that's probably because of the fact that it's a tribute monster. They don't really rate tribute monsters all that highly. Like I feel like for a lot of the monsters it's set, and then some of them some of them just aren't. But like I said, I guess it just don't. I mean, it's a fair enough because it's a tribute monster. So you actually have to do a lot more work to actually get it out on the field. So like I get it though. Like otherwise, tribute monsters would be really kind of bad if they cost like a ton. Oh no, that's not good. That ain't good. Oh no. Yeah, this could be bad. I mean, we got the female now and we got the thing there, but that doesn't really solve our problem here. That is a fiend monster, but here comes eye armor. That sucks too. Gale Dog Run. That actually works for at least a turn. Oh no. I mean, a Gucci fucking sucks too. I think you should just, feels like a waste, but don't have much of a choice, I feel like. I mean, if we get our own frog gem, obviously we'll be in a much better spot, but oh, too bad he's fucking Pyro. This guy is Pyro Sea Dragon. Like, this thing's a beast, but he can't kill these guys. Oguchi should be able to be killed. Yeah, let's just use Registose Theatic. Starboy 750, not like an impossible bridge to gap, but it feels like kind of a waste. Okay, well he's gonna always have Aqua monsters. You may as well just like do something back. Super Marauder and he's Starboy. Super Marauder. How much attack does he have now? 700? Okay. We got our own Starboy. Hooray! He's an idiot! I don't know, we might actually turn this around. Mako's proven to be a little tougher, mostly because, hey, our ace monsters are actually elementally weak against his. Oh, finally, you get Nurse Pia. And now you're fucked, Mako. Got Nurse Pia Giraffe. It's not even giraffe legs. Also, why... Comparatively to, like, a lot of the other female characters, she's got, very big assets. Arrgh, I lost. It ain't possible. Next time you're gonna be fish bait. And this time we win Power of Kaishin, which, yeah, 150 for that. Not really worth it at all, but, you know, it's fine. Oh, great. He once again is buffing up his starfish, and, oh, okay, this is pretty rough, but he does put it in defense mode, so if only we had anything that could do like a job against this guy. And fortunately 3 of our 4 constructed monsters are pyro, and that's just unlucky. If we wanted to, we could put like jellyfish in the deck. And a white dolphin. We need you, Nurse Pia. Okay. Fortress Whale. God damn. He just put a Fortress Whale. What? And he's divine. Okay. We're not beating this thing though. That's the issue. How does he get this thing up? And then we get Nurse Pia, of course. I'm just gonna... We can't win against this thing. Like, we have nothing to beat this thing. I'm just gonna... leave it at that. How unlucky is that? Of course, the moment we draw Nurse Pia, that happens too. Jamaica's actually shown to be a decent bit difficult. But hey, let's do it again. If only, you know, if only. It isn't. If only it was pyro. Some of the other issues is that we have difficulty keeping guys on the field. Alright, great. We really need our own Starboy now. This works. Let's go. Don't think he has really many fourth monsters, although there are a couple monsters that he can still get to beat over it. He doesn't get that. Oh, if only you guys weren't, you know, aqua monsters. If only you don't immediately die to aqua monsters. It's upsetting, but you know. I mean, Guild Dog could do a job. He's only got one monster. Next thing he could do like a bunch of damage. It's ironic too because he gets strengthened in the sea. Ooh, yeah, that is real bad for you, but real good for me. Oh, okay. Still, he's down to like 2285, so. I think this should be our 5th win. Yes. Alright, what do we get? As the last thing, we get a Fed into One again. What? We got Jellyfish, 2 Fed into Wands, Pyrokaishin, and like one other thing. I don't remember. I guess we're just gonna go and do some more constructing of monsters. Let's see. Centipede's new. This is fantastic. I'll immediately do it. The red goat is new as well. Red goat door. Red goat race. Red Goat Ashura. Fortunately, not very good stats. What else can we make? Red Goat Fatfish. It's not terrible. Red Goat Crystal isn't that terrible either. And Red Goat Wizard isn't that good. Red Goat Tank, Red Goat Rocket. Just go by head. There were a couple of 1800s there. This isn't a bad monster stat-wise, it's just that if it was less than 5 stars, I would take it. Yeah, I think we had this one from the beginning, or seen this one from the beginning, but the 5 stars is what's making me not really want to do it. Alright, Bill, you've been, quite frankly, pretty terrible with like every choice of legs we could give you. Alright, this one's actually pretty good. I think we'll go for this one. Greens, these are pretty common, but I think I'll just do that. Next up we have we may have gone past some of them, that's good. Ooh, we got this guy. I mean, Dark Wizard. Fair enough, is a good name, but is he also always blue? This is good. This one's real good. Dark Tank. Like, I might just go for Dark Tank immediately. But let's just quickly look at the few more legs that we have. Like, there is this. Like, come the fuck on if you see this. Like, how am I not gonna laugh at that? I think we're going for Dark Tank here. Unless we get something else still. Dark Wizard is pretty cool, but we got Dark Tank. Aquamage. Aquamage Rocket. Yeah, nothing too strong for her, for that thing. This is good. Yeah. What can we still do for the Ice Queen? Not much, I think. I think for Ice Queen, it's not looking too good. Or we make her the Ice Queen Fat Fish. Alright. How many new ones did we get? 4 more. I don't know if we can fit all 4 of them in the team though. Stone Eater is gone. The Duel, you're gonna be gone. Shadow Spectre, you're gonna be gone. And then we'll finish this off by getting rid of a Mystery Hand. Yeah, Dark Tank's 32 cost. 21. 26. 29, 35, yeah, just not enough, so I think Ice Armor, you're gonna be gone for a sec. Then not like Day of Witch. Fuck that card. That card's not good. Sure, we'll get Harpy's Feathered Oscar. That only costs 2. Alright, I'm throwing out Dark Tank. Electro Whip on Witch's Apprentice, who isn't gonna be able to do the deed for you. Dark Tank, let's go! Fuck yeah, Dark Tank! This should get us through most of the early game. Centipede! What is his name? Centipede what? Centipede Mino, okay. The windfish. The windfish. I'm just coming here with my bootleg monsters, right? Like, they're just bootlegs. The Durdak. Cards are actually really good in Duels of the Roses. Don't stand a chance. But wait until you see my fucking Dark Tank. Alright. None of the really broken cards immediately here, but you know. Alright, I mean, she instantly gets Harpy Lady, who I just realized is uncensored. I'm just saying. Luckily enough, you know, our deck starts off with a lot of forest monsters. Even getting rid of some of them, we still have a decent chunk of them. Although that was just a key maze, so. And another key maze. Oh no. So that's free key mazes. Like, that feels suspicious. Like, I can't be the only one that feels like that's sorta off. I'm supposed to be made beans holder. Hey, look at that. You've just got stun skin. You Earth? No, you're not. You're Forest. Good. I believe the whole construction thing, right, is only in this game specifically, so, like, they're really cheap, but, like, considering a lot of these early Duel Monsters games are basically the same, I don't mind abusing that on, like, one of the games, because it's the only one that has it. I mean, I feel like I may as well use the mechanic, right? Yeah, I got Warrior Elimination, that's fine, I guess. Don't think she's got a lot to take care of, Yamatano. Although she's using an electric whip on something, so the Kime said I think still isn't strong enough with that. Dark tank, dark tank, dark tank, dark tank, dark tank. Let's go. He comes up rolling very slowly and gives you a shoulder bash. Admittedly, Mike could give us some female monsters. That wouldn't be bad. Too bad we're sort of not getting that amazing of cards, although mine's not that good, all things considered. He mostly just has all of those early game female monsters. Or like weak female monsters, and specifically has Harpy Lady. So like, so much of a win deck it really isn't. But like, what you gonna do when, you know, Dark Tank is right there in front of you? Like, it's fucking Dark Tank. What do we get this time? We get Kaganin. Not complaining. Let's go and send out Golard. Dancing Elf. Yeah, she doesn't really have that much of a wind deck. She's got more of just a female deck. But then, like, not the parts that make the female monsters good. As female monsters are very primarily good at fusing. Red Head Rocket! Got the Red Head Rocket! Still can beat you with just Abyss Flower. Unhappy Maiden. Alright, we're close. He's got 500, or she's got 500 life points left. Let's just fucking do this, right? Another defense mode. And that is Vayne defeat 4, or win 4 against her. So only one more. Alright, what do we get? We get another Coggening, and it's not a very good haul from her. Like, we've gotten Warrior Elimination, 2 Coggening, and then something else. This is pretty ridiculous right here. Harpy Lady Sisters. Damn, I mean, that's rough. If only we had a forest monster. To be fair, we have plenty of those in the deck, so it's not impossible to draw into one of those. I think that's an unhappy man that just went in defense mode. You know, it would be real nice to now, you know, draw into one of them. I mean, the rest of that squad isn't that good. It's just that we aren't drawing into any of our forest monsters at the moment. I think we also have like 2 monsters with like 2,000 attack, so we could draw into those as well. Okay, well now we're looking at a pretty tough monster. Hey, look at that. Goodbye, Harpy Lady Sisters. Excuse me. Alright, now we should be able to just tear them apart. Oh, great. Still win, so let's go, Blade Fly. Let's go. Alright, well, we can still win this battle now. If we're having nothing on the field left. Alright. Throwing the Yamatano Dragonfall. If we don't... I don't think we win yet, immediately, not immediately yet. But it's close. She's got 500 left. Oh, that's a shame. I was just about to test out how to make Wonder Dragon. Guess you can't have Night Sphinx kill it. I never expect to lose 5 times. Next time I won't underestimate you. Alright, what do we get? We got Monster Egg. Warrior Monster. Alright, well, that does it. Oh. That's the wrong one, but yeah, we ended up beating all these guys 5 times, so that gets us the second area, which are these 6 guys. Also Kaiba. How many areas are there in this game? I think there were 4, right? Actually, I mean, yeah, it looks like it. I think it's 3 areas, and then I think that it's the special guys. I'm interested to see how strong these guys are now. Esperoa has a butt head. Think you can beat me 5 times? I can see the future. It's not cheating or anything. Alright. Let's put in the ice armor as well. What you gonna do now? Some red medicine. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, this guy's primarily gonna have machine monsters, I think, so... Reflect Bounder. That's 1700 attack, that's really strong. Reflect Bounder is a really strong monster. But I think, besides Jinzo, that's probably his best monster. As after it, he's got Psychic Kappa. Devastating. Okay, now he's got Jinzo instead. Arguably worse. Definitely worse. Jinzo's also Thunder, and I don't think we have many Earth monsters. That's rough, and really unlucky. Like, he's got 1 water monster too, I think. And, okay. Blast Juggler. Come on, Earth, Earth, Earth. Okay, that's the Fiend Mega Cyber. Man, he's got the Fiend Mega Cyber. Bruh. Fiend Mega Cyber is really cool, though. You don't have him for long, though. Yeah, that's primarily how you take care of this, is by elements. Invigoration to power up Bat. Okay, whatever, man. That was a stupid choice. Okay, searching from a foreign land and bat to make Cyber Soldier. Some more red medicine. And that monster. Oh, okay, after fusion can still throw out another monster? Okay, he's got Swordsman of a foreign land, of course. Because I think that might be our only Earth monster, and that's like an issue, of course. Jinzo 7, I think it was Jinzo 7 that he made a fusion with. Like, for a second I was like, Jinzo? You got rid of Jinzo? But it's Jinzo 7. Quite unfortunate though. Like, even if we get a Earth monster, it's not gonna be enough, no. And you see, you just lose because of he throws out one strong monster. Also try battling like someone else instead, like Weevil. Like, the strongest monsters Weevils are gonna throw out is like a Javelin Beetle, but and that's Divine monster, but still, okay, now we fucking go into it. Well, he might have a couple of Aqua monsters just to specifically counter you going for Pyro monsters. It's like armor, Killer Needle, I don't think it's strong enough. Well, not strong enough. Yeah, that's also rough. They just immediately use 2 of those cards. I could have sworn we got like Raigeki in the starter deck, but it may have been a different game. Or it's Dark Hole. I'm gonna throw you in there. Another Killer Needle. Spiked Snail. Dark Tag, Dark Tag, Dark Tag. It's a P monster actually, not a plant. I mean, that makes sense for that thing. Ah, fuck. I don't know if we do have some variety in the team that we have. Giant Scorpion of the Tundra. Let's go after it. Before, for whatever stupid reason, gets like Insect Queen up. So it does seem like he has just a few Pyro Stoppers. Pyro Stoppers, yeah, I know. Aqua monsters. Insect Soldier of the Sky or something like that. Insect S, I'm just gonna call it that, whatever. We win. What? My precious insects? I don't believe it. You get a card. You get Kappa Avenger. Alright, we beat Weevil. Like I said, we the couple of Pyro monsters we have that are strong, we should be able to let's move on to this. Hello. There's Pia, Giraffe. He's also like ridiculously good. Alright, insert cannon armor on Pinch Hopper. God damn, Pinch Hopper is like... Yeah, that... Like, the stats going up high real quickly. I didn't remember the progression of powerful monsters going up that quickly. Or Pinch Hopper. But hey, we have the construction cards, which are like, you know, insane. Like, they really are just kind of insane, aren't they? That being said, like, the general cost of them being between like 20 and like 35 also really means that they're not ridiculously expensive. You got the Forge card, that's actually like a decent card. For its cost 20 is not bad for that. Alright, Bellbird. Or Bellbill, or whatever the fuck his name is. What else we got? Rocket Jam. Kamakiri Man. What are you otherwise? Ooh, you're a dragon. There's something to that. There's something to that. I think you're like a beast warrior. Yeah, you're a beast warrior. He's really just a warrior, but he's also just a beast. Okay. I don't think we really need dragons on me, so... Yeah, I figured as much. Alright, let's just test this out. It doesn't work. That's very sad. I'm assuming the construction guys then don't make the fusions. I was thinking maybe they made Stone D together because Dragon and Rock, but... Unfortunately, we cannot have nice things. Regardless, we only have to do 800 more damage. Haha, look at that. Alright, Petite Moth. The larva that will one day become question mark, question mark, question mark. I wonder what it'll become, guys. Like, look at this guy, fucking top tank. Come on, let's go. Okay, he uses it on Kamakiri Man. Ooh, I think that's 1400 attack to start off with. No, the other way around. Got 1400 defense, but alright, unfortunate. That being said, I think our tank might get a boosted on the fourth. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, Hercules Beetle he decides to throw out. It's fine. Pin Chopper. A bit of luck, you actually might finish this off in the next turn. Okay. Probably don't at this point. But I mean, we're pretty close now. Just need to do 1050 damage. Or Aqua Snake, whatever. Like, how many constructed monsters do we have at this point? Like 8? So we've got like 8 of these constructed cards, which is 20% of our deck. So the 20% of our deck, we've got a card that can essentially change Duel completely. Like, there's just a good chance of getting it every turn, right? Magic Armor, Computer Man. Important defense mode, not great for us, I would say, but then we just go and grab ourselves some stun skin. He's a hell of a guy. But we also just have Nurse Pia. Or no, never mind, we got the Centipede guy. Fortunately, Centipede guy is wind, so he will die. Although, he is a fish. He is the centipede fish. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. I mean... Carrying the Yamato Dragon Troll isn't that good on this map either. But hey, we got 2 of these guys now. And he's down to 2050. Is that the 5th win against Weevil? I think it is. 5 times? I lost 5 times. I must be having a bad dream. Alright, what do we win? We get Skull Marked Ladybug. I've never heard of this monster. Actually, wait, never mind, I have. It's just never shown from this angle. Also, I realized that card was that old. Alright, let's just see what new face we have real quick. Alright, we got the Red Goat. Red Goat Mino doesn't really... Yeah. Nah. This isn't bad. I prefer something with a slightly lower deck cost than that. Red Gold Ned, no. Alright, let's see what else we got. We got the Root. Root Mina. Nope. No. No. Nah. This is pretty good. It does have a 34 cost. Yeah, I think we make that. Although it is once again a fucking pyro monster. Cardinal. Yeah, this is the guy. I don't know why. For whatever reason, I thought the Cardinal could have some potential, but so far he's been bad for basically everything. No, the Cardinal just ain't it, I guess. Okay, we got the Parrot. Parrot's new. Must be something in here that Parrot can make a really good thing with. Like 1600 is not good enough. I think we at least want 1800. Wow, damn, those are stats. For a low deck cost too. And oh. It's always these goofy guys that have like the best stat combinations. Like this is already like ridiculous. 1600, 2000. Low to 40 deck cost is like a lot. I don't think they can get over 2000 though. Like I haven't seen any of that. Angler Fatfish, this just seems like it's supposed to be together. Like goddamn, 2000, 1900, although too bad it doesn't have that below the 4 stars. Nothing yet for the Angler. See if the Aquamate can do something with the new legs. I feel like we got more upper body stuff than lower body stuff this time around from Weevil. Although, yeah, no, not good enough, fortunately. Yeah, we got a lot of new heads this time around, but not really bottom sections. Sort of lagging in that department at the moment. The Green Jest Leviathan? Sure. Let's keep it at that. We've got 3 new guys, but I don't think all of them will fit into the next deck. Rex is my name. I've got dinosaurs and shit. We actually did get a decent amount of extra deck cost now. Get rid of, like, Monster Eye. I think you can draw an extra card with it, though. Bone Mouse, Sinister Serpent. Well, let's see if it fits, I guess. Not by 7. Who's the most expensive of these ones? It's not you. Alright, Green Jet Leviathan. Actually, I think like Ice Armor is really expensive too. 35. Yeah, let's leave Ice Armor out of this and let's just get like something, I guess. Which isn't on board because on board is expensive too. Thought we got rid of them. What happened? Do it here. We can just get like a card that costs like no money. Welcome weather report. Alright, let's test this out against Rex. Because wind is probably good against him because he probably primarily has growth monsters. Amphosaurus. I mean, with the way he's laying up, he might be able to beat us up with like a 2-headed King Rex. You know, my strong monsters who aren't wind. Honestly, we can probably do the 4 to keep you in defense mode. Sinchar, damn it. We're close, though. Doom off Dark Ruler with a dinosaur. He's speed, though, right? Yeah. Too bad we didn't draw anything that to help with that, but. You can knock him down to like 400 something, 420. Alright, another Sinchar, whatever. Got Root made. I lost? Impossible! Let's see you do it again. Alright, and we get Dark Shade. Alright guys, I think we'll end the stream off here. We managed to do Area 1 now, and Area 1 always takes a bit longer, mostly because of the fact that you're primarily using monsters with only like less than 500 attack, but now that we have a deck that is relatively well built with those construction monsters, we should be able to beat the game a lot quicker, I'm assuming. With a bit of good luck, we'll probably beat it in 3 streams, but it might take 4 depending on how things go. But yeah, everyone, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. So I hope you guys have a good day, and yeah, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.